Hello everybody, my name is Ronja Engarde, and welcome back for more Stardew Valley. In the last part, we promised ourselves not to do the in the last part thing, because I forget. And in this part, I have no earthly idea what we're supposed to do, really. Radish salad. That is... God, that is probably a full year until we can really make that. Wow. Fortune teller was. I really didn't pay attention. Somewhat annoyed. Okay, so let's not do that today. Ooh, yeah, we actually got to 3 hearts with Shane. Because now, Ron, I found this recipe in a magazine and I thought it sounded interesting. Feel free to give me a taste if you make it. Heh. Shane. New cooking recipe: pepper poppers. Yeah, because that's actually the thing that I really wanted from Shane, was the recipe for pepper poppers, because we are really gonna need that in the fall, especially. But it can actually come in handy before that too, so good to have. Now that we can not that we can really do anything about it, because you know we need the kitchen for that, and we don't have a kitchen yet. But it'll come, don't worry. And there we saw the second rarest mushroom we can get, the red mushroom. Not much to say about it other than, you know, it's rare, and I kind of don't appreciate how rare it is, but there is one that is even rarer than that one. Who knows, maybe we'll see it one of these days, but first of all, let's do the watering. Okay, that is all the watering taken care of. Really liking how the cauliflowers are getting bigger. I was actually looking and thinking about the cauliflowers when I was watering, and thinking about how much I actually really like cauliflowers. Especially, oh, Jesus, if you've ever had cauliflower soup, oh, yes. Fucking delicious, dude. Now, ooh, this one is a little tempting, but nah. It's kind of like, because yes, it is part of the community center bundle, but like, there is like 3 others you need for the bundle, and the 3, well, actually, let me just show you. You need it for the, yeah, the pantry in the summer crops. It is part of this, and I think actually the hot pepper is the one that grows the fastest. So it's like kind of pointless to be like, yeah, I have it, well, I have to wait for these other 3 anyway, so I might as well save the 200G. Not that that is a lot, but you know, yeah. I would rather save 200G than to, you know, have to wait anyway. And as you can probably tell from what we have with us today, I'm actually thinking about mining. It did say that the spares were very did they say very displeased? Oh, I think they did. But I mean, it's not like it matters that much. It just makes it kind of tricky to find the staircase. So like, as long as you prepare yourselves for you know, the fact that your downwards mobility is gonna be a little slow, doesn't really matter that much. Like, the reason why I really want to go into the mines today is because we really need more copper, because right now we only have 7, and I would really like to have at least 10. Because like, right now we do have enough copper to make a silo, but I would really hate to only have 3 pieces of copper, and then, because whenever it rains, you kind of want to upgrade your watering can. Because, like, if it rains, that means that you can actually water your crops. God, I think it's better to explain it whenever it happens, but just know that I would really not want to accidentally not have enough copper to take to use that opportunity, I should say. God, that really did not explain that well, but hopefully I'm able to, even though I can't explain it too well, we'll be able to show you directly what I mean. Now there we saw the grub transforming into this mutant fly. Well, no, actually, I think this is just a regular fly. The mutant fly is something that we're going to see later. And actually, one thing, since, now we're in the mine and, not really doing anything, like, in particular, one thing that I kind of wanted to talk about is, because right now, the day that I'm recording this is, December 31st, aka New Year's Eve, and I kind of wanted to, like, have a little retrospective of, like, how this year has been, since, I don't really vlog at all, so, like, might as well take the opportunity in this video to, oh my god, to, yeah, talk about that. And I suppose, this year, 2019, for me, has really been like a year of getting back to my feet, kind of. Because, like, 2018 was kind of like a bad year for me, because, like, I was in university at the beginning of, like, the first half of 2018, and, girl, I had been over way more than I could chew, and I just, kind of ended up having, like, a mental breakdown, kind of, sort of. But, thankfully I was able to talk with people about it, like, I had my mom, thank goodness. So, like, I quit university and just, and I also moved. That's what I did. October, because, I lived in a student apartment, and I couldn't exactly live there when I, wasn't a student anymore. So in October I moved, and that is why I didn't post videos at all for, like, over a year, because, it's not really a good reason. It's not an excuse, but, like, I wasn't comfortable recording here, because, like, it's a new place, and I just, general, like, stupid things that happen in your head. Like, yeah. But then I used, like, from October 2018 to the summer of 2019, it's just, like, recuperating, getting back on my feet. And that really, really helped. Like, I just, did a lot of walking and just try to eat better and sleep better and, in general, just try to take care of myself. And that really was what I needed right then and there. And beginning in the fall of, the end of summer, really, of 2019, I started a project thing. Well, I didn't start, but I became a part of like it's really like a group for NEETs, NEETs, people that are not in education, employment, or training. So yeah, it's a group for people like me that were, well, I'm still not in education, employment, or training, really, but I am part of that group, which the whole point of that group is to get people like me into either schooling or a job. So the goal, the end goal, is to get a job, hopefully. But before that, I, still need a little bit of time to recuperate fully. But I mean, that's kind of the thing about 2019. Why I look at it as such a good, positive year is because although I'm still, not at the point where I want to be, I've definitely had a very good upswing this year, which has been really nice. God damn it, you slime. So I for the first time in a long time, I can definitely well, this sounds like a negative thing, but I can see the end of see the light at the end of not the tunnel, but it's been more like a deep dark ditch, I suppose. And now I finally I can feel myself climbing out of it, and I can definitely see the light there. So that's good. I have definite high hopes that 2020 is gonna be another good year. And who knows, maybe if I continue to make videos, that I'm gonna have that be a whole thing. I don't know. Who knows what I'll do. I'm definitely gonna, try to make more videos, because this is something that I really enjoy doing and that makes me happy. So it's always nice to focus on that. On things that make you happy. And I completely skipped over talking about it, but we made it to floor 20 there, and I believe it's every 10th floor is gonna have one of those treasure rooms where there is something waiting for us. In this case, it was a much better sword, thank God. Finally something that, overshadows the first sword that we got. And there was also going to be, I think, floor 10, we got the boots that we're wearing. The leather boots. The following floors are also going to have, more boots, more weapons and such. And floor 100 actually is going to have something very special. Because, I suppose I could spoil that the mines are, there are 120 floors. Floor 120 being the very bottom. So, we still have a long ways to go, because we just made it to floor 20, I believe it was. Yeah, it was floor 20. And then we didn't hit a checkpoint after that, so cutting it a little close here, but it's not going to be that bad. As long as we make it to bed at a little before. I don't actually know when the penalties start, so level 2 combat plus 5 HP and life elixir. That I actually want to show you, because that kind of gives a little perspective. Yeah, that is all the mushrooms. The purple mushroom is the one we haven't seen yet, and if we combine all of them together, you get a life elixir, which, as you can see, is pretty good. Yeah, that is also a good reason to choose the mushroom cave over the fruit bats, is that you can potentially make plenty of life elixirs from it. Clear and sunny. God damn it. Very displaced. Okay, so probably I'm not gonna be mining today as well. Get your hands on a fishing pole and sell your catch. There's a great way to make a little extra cash when you have some downtime. Yeah, we've been new, sis. Distance your bomb with the island, so I'm gonna official hook as well as the location, season, then time of day and weather. I don't actually think how far you throw it has anything to say. I don't believe so, at least. But who knows? I might be completely wrong about that. And Oh boy. The strawberries are ready. Oh lord. Let me just get these out here and get the watering can. Oh yeah, I just wanted to put these in here first. And then watering can. Get these in here. Say hello to dog. Hello, doggy. And then let's start picking. Ooh, boy. Yeah, we are definitely gonna go to Pierre's today to hand these in. I suppose I should, you know, ship them instead. Oh, but I kind of just want to sell them, to get that immediate profit. Because there are some things that I would really, really like to buy as soon as possible, which are the fruit trees. You don't actually have to. I think I'll explain that later. I just. Oh god, what a revel in this. Let's see. Finally, the final score is 110 strawberries. That is something. God, let me just get the watering out of the way so we can run over to Pierre's afterwards. Okay, let me just go into here and see what we have. If we have anything for the community center, no. Nothing that would really, like, complete a set. Yeah, let's just run into town. Oh, there are some wormies about. Wow. Where was all that clay when I needed it? Also, speaking of clay, that is actually another thing that I would like to take care of today, which is, because we got, I believe it was 9 copper bars from the excavate, because we got 45 copper ores, so 45 divided by 5 is 9. Oh, little event. Welcome to Pierre's. How can I help you? Who is that? Ahem, Morris. Come and get it, folks. Coupons for 50% off your purchase at Jojo Mart. 50%? Well, any takers? Oh yeah, I mean 50%. Good golly. Who would turn down such an offer? But I can't match those prices. I'd be selling at a loss. It must be so difficult for you to lose your loyal customers like that. God, look at that face. That face. But can you blame them? Jojo Corporation is clearly the superior choice. Soon the whole town will realize that. God, I can't wait to finish the community center. Welcome to Pierre's. Okay. 9,000 G. Oh yes. 2,000 G. And 3,300 G. We got a whole achievement just for that if we cowpoke. Let's see what we can buy down here. Down here. Wow, this was only 5,400. I could have gotten this much sooner. Oh wait, no. No, because we're not getting the spring ones. We're getting the summer ones. Yeah, these are 1,000. Okay. I'm glad I wasn't misremembering that, because I would have felt très stupid. So let's get 1 orange sapling and 1 peach sapling. Oh, it's tempting to buy these ones too, but no, don't you do that. Don't be a stoop. God damn it, I forgot to pick up the spaghetti. Let's see if... Okay, yeah, he's in. Let's see what today's... Okay, fried eggs. Pfft, we don't need any fried eggs. We just need spagooter. God. I could go for some spagooter. I really actually love making spaghetti for myself. Like, I'm by no means like a good cook. Like, I make one type of food pretty much, and it is like white trash cuisine. Like, just food that like looks completely trash and like is not good for you, but like tastes delicious. That's really my lane. It's okay. Allows you to cut and store grass for feed. This one is very important to get. Like, should you be a person that follows along with this playthrough for some reason, the silo is like imperative to get before you get anything else from Robin. Well, at least before you get the coop and the barn, at least. And I think just for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna, focus on foraging. I did actually find out that you don't need level 7 foraging. You only need level 6. And right now we should be level 4. Yeah. So we only need to get 2 more foraging levels, and I do believe we're like at the cusp of level 5 pretty much. So I'm not sure if we are actually gonna make it to level 7. No, Jesus. To level 6 by the end of spring. That might be asking a bit much. But we're definitely gonna make it to level 5. That one is pretty much in the bag. Tens across the board. God, I really love it. It's, which one is that? It is, I can't remember the actual name of the song. Give me a second. Oh yeah, Category Is was the song that I was thinking about. Category Is... Butch Queen Realist. Well, honey, you might have that one in the bag. Tens across the board. God. I really love kind of being in this meeting place between nerd culture and like queer culture. It's kind of like odd being in that bridge between like places. Don't really know how to really explain that, but oh well. We have a lone dandelion. Let me actually organize this shit a little bit. These two over here really should, just after I'm done with the large stumps and the, yeah. Find out these ones that I'm chopping are called large stumps, and these ones are fallen logs, or yeah, I suppose they are fallen logs, and that makes the most sense. Well, it seems that somebody's awake upstairs. Gosh. hopefully that, doesn't really interfere too much. I don't think it will. Well, yeah, as I mentioned earlier. Well, speaking of hello, it is actually the 31st today, so the poor dog upstairs is probably scared of the fireworks, so... Gosh, poor thing. We put this one over here, and this one... Yeah. Don't really have, like, a thought where I should put those. Because I have, like, a set place for them in the like, standard farm. I'm trying to the fruit trees that I just planted. They are super duper picky when it comes to, like, where they want to be placed. Because you can't have anything in, like, a 3x3 grid around them. Because then they just won't grow. Because they're that picky. So yeah, hopefully they're going to be able to grow. Because that means that by the 22nd of summer, we're going to have them growing. And I know that what some of you veterans might be thinking, like, why are you placing them, on the farm when you could put them there's somewhere else you can put them? Well, I kind of don't like putting them there, because it kind of feels like cheating. So I don't think I'm going to be putting the fruit trees in that place. Again, I love how I'm being coy, although it doesn't matter at all. Yeah, I can definitely hear fireworks outside, so that's probably why she's being agitated upstairs. Oh well. It's not like it really, does anything for me. Like, I know there's been some times where she's like sending me messages of like, oh gosh, I hope like you're not bothered by the sound upstairs, but like, girl, it's completely fine. I don't hear anything. Like, I'm just wearing my headphones, not hearing a gosh darn. It's getting a little late. I'm kind of sad that we still don't have a glow ring, because those are really nice to have. Let's get rid of these. Gosh. Still, our farm is starting to look a little bit better, but still, it's a little jank. I suppose jank is a good word for it. Gosh. We're using up a lot of energy, too. Because again, one thing that takes up energy like nobody's business is foraging. Yeah, that's one thing that I'm actually super excited for is when we, get a better way to refill our energy, which is gonna be apparent to us in summer. And I'm also really excited for when we get to get more energy, because right now we have 270 as the maximum, but we're actually going to be able to increase that quite a bit, actually. That's going to be apparent where we see it, but again, that's not going to be for a little while. Don't actually know what the first upgrade is going to be. Well, when it's going to be, more specifically. But it is going to take a little while, because since energy is such a big part of this game, actually getting an energy upgrade is a little tricky on purpose. Which, I mean, that makes sense. Like, yeah, sure, of course. And a little bit is falling into the water, unfortunately, but oh well. Let's just cheapy choppy. We have enough for like one more tree, maybe two. But as long as we are like close to home. Or else, you know. There. That should be good enough. Let's plop everything in here. Yes. Good, good, good. Put this in there, and the rest over here. Over here. And let's plop this in. Why not? And boom jams. Level 5 farming. Rancher. Animal products worth 20% more. I really don't find that to be useful at all. Oh wait, this is farming, not I thought this was foraging for some reason. Tiller, crops worth 10% more, is a really good one. And the level 10 you get when you choose, because this is basically a branch, because when you choose Rancher, you're gonna get 2 things at level 10, but if you choose Tiller, you're gonna get 2 other things at level 10. And that's how it is for all the other skills as well. So even though neither of these are really that good, Tiller is gonna get me what I really, really want at level 10. Oh yeah, because I was wondering, like, how do we level up farming this much? But yeah, we picked like 110 strawberries. That's gonna level up. +1 Warner can proficiency, +1 hoe proficiency. Hardwood fence, which is nice. Cheese press, which we're not gonna need for a hot minute. And quality sprinkler, which we're not gonna be crafting. Really, you know, at least not this early, because it requires gold, I believe. And there's the level 5 foraging. Forester, tree star, 25% more wood. It is nice, but gathered chance for double harvested foraged items. That is actually that's a 20% chance that for every 10 forage items you pick, you get 2 extra as a bonus, on average. Not the greatest, but again, the one you get at level 10 if you choose the Gatherer, really good. So I'd rather go for that one. And 100 for the prehistoric vertebrae. Hooray! Okay. Now this is the end of the episode, but I really want to check. Just see. Oh. See you guys in the next time. Goodbye.